What is up, guys? Phantom Duelist coming at you today with a brand new discussion. Basically, I know I haven't been made a video in a while, and that is because my internet is completely broken. I'm still working on getting new internet. I'm using the internet on my phone right now, which is poxy. But what I wanted to discuss is basically it's ZARC's deck. So all the cards that were announced today is basically so that if you're following the anime, ZARC is the character of Yuya, Yori, Yuto, and Yugioh all mixed together. Basically what they call him, the devil. Yeah, so in the anime kind of thing, all the dimensions were once one all together, and then it was obviously the main bad guy, and he got split into four pieces, and then the dimensions got split into four. And then this guy, obviously, the reason he is so powerful is because of a particular monster that he has, and he is the original owner of Dark Rebellion Sea, Clearwing Dragon, Clearwing Synchro Dragon, Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, and Odd Eyes Dragon. So this kind of deck is Yuya's. I'd say Yuya's closest version of being ZARC type of thing. So let's just get into the first card. So this one is called Astrograph Magician or Astrograph Sorcerer. So it's a level 7 dark spellcaster type pendulum effect. Monster 2500 attack, 2000 defense. Pendulum scale 1. Pendulum effect. You can only use the pendulum effect of Astrograph Sorcerer once per turn. During your main phase, you can destroy this card, and if you do, place one Stargazer Magician from your hand, deck, and graveyard. So it's basically a quick way to get Stargazer and Time Gazer out. The two of these obviously look fucking amazing. Sorry for cursing. Yeah, so the monster effect is, if a card you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon this card from your hand, and you can add one monster from your deck to your hand whose name is the same name as the monster that was destroyed this turn. So, obviously you're going to be running a very, very specific deck, which I'll get into the cards now in a minute. And then you can banish this card you control, then banish one Pendulum Dragon monster, Sea Dragon monster, Synchro Dragon monster, Fusion Dragon monster from your hand, field, or grave. Special summon one Yugioh ZARC from your extra deck. So the new, I'm not sure the name of the new set, but the new set is the ZARC Dragon, the ultimate dragon that hasn't been revealed yet. It's kind of in a silhouetted form every time you see it in the anime. So yeah, so this, you need to run this card because this card gets that one, obviously. So it's this and the kind of what is it, Stargazer or Chronograph Sorcerer. So yeah, so this one is a level 6 dark spellcast type pendulum effect. 2000 attack 2000, defense 1700. Pendulum scale is 8. Pendulum effect is same kind of thing. You can only use effect Chronograph Sorcerer once per turn. During your main phase, you can destroy this card, and if you do, place one Time Gazer. So it's probably going to end up being Time Gazer Sorcerer or something like that, and then Stargazer Sorcerer, I'd say, is what the name is going to change when it comes to the TCG. But yeah, so the monster effect is, if this card you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. No, if a card you control is destroyed by battle or card. So the same kind of thing, special summon one monster from your hand. Yeah, so pretty good. And then you can banish this card and the same effect to that. So Yugioh ZARC. So yeah, so now we get into a very, very interesting version. So when I was watching the anime, I was like trying to think of what kind of deck ZARC would have, and then I was thinking maybe he has like a magician deck. Like the structure deck that came out for Yuya was all magicians. Now I was thinking maybe that that wasn't even because it never came out in the anime. He never had those magicians. I was thinking maybe that was kind of ZARC's deck, obviously without pendulum effects. So now this is kind of his new version of these magicians. So I'd say this is actually how ZARC's deck kind of went. So this one is called Iris Magician, obviously to do with odd eyes. So level 4, they're all level 4 dark spellcast type pendulum effect monster. Its attacks 15, defense 1000, not really important. So its pendulum scale is 8. They all have kind of pendulum scale at 8 or 1. Once per turn you can target one dark spellcaster type monster you control for the rest of this turn. Double any battle damage it inflicts to your opponent. If it battles a monster, then destroy this card. So it's all got the effects of their dragon counterparts. Pretty much, if this card is always treated as a pendulum dragon, so obviously you can banish from your hand, field, or graveyard these cards also, as well as the other ones. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can add one pendulum graph card from your deck to your hand. So there's obviously only one pendulum graph card. Now obviously all of these are obviously depicted as Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, Dark Rebellion, Clearwing, and Starving Venom. So this one is obviously Dark Rebellion, which actually looks really cool. So it's Black Fang Magician, which is a really cool name. Level 4 Dark Spellcaster type Pendulum Effect monster, attack 17, defense 800. Its Pendulum scale is 8. Pendulum Effect is once per turn. You can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. That monster attacks becomes half its current attack until the end of the turn, then destroy this card. So if you've Dark Rebellion out, you're going to cause them pretty massive damage. Monster effect is card is always treated as an Exceed Dragon monster. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target one Dark Spellcaster type monster in your graveyard, special summon it. So I'm not really sure how many of these Dark Spellcasters are actually going to be in the grave because they're pendulums. But yeah, it seems still pretty effective. So this one is a girl clear wing, pretty cool. White Wing Magician. Yeah, it's a level 4 wind spellcaster type pendulum tuner effect. So it's a level 3. It's a level 4. How are you going to summon the clear wing? Unless you're going to have a 3. So pendulum scale 1, pendulum effect is once per turn. When a card or effect that targets a dark spellcaster type monster you control resolves, you can negate the effect, then destroy this card. Monster effect. This card is also treated as a synchro dragon card. If this pendulum summon card is used for a synchro summon, banish it. Pretty easy. I'm trying to think. You're going to have to run a level 3 in this deck just to summon clearing. Other than that, you're going to be very easily making level 8 synchros, which is actually pretty cool. I think this deck is definitely has to be meta. It just seems to be amazing. And the next one is Violet Poison Magician. Obviously the Starve and Venom counterparts. So level 4 Dark Spellcaster type Pendulum Effect monster. Its attack is 1200, defense 2100, Pendulum scale 1. Pendulum Effect is once per turn before damage calculation when a Dark Spellcaster type monster you control battles. You can activate this effect. The monster gains 1200 attack until the end of the damage step, then destroy this card. This card is obviously treated as a Fusion Dragon card. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target one face-up card you control and destroy it. So obviously the level 3 actually you can run is Timegazer. Pretty simple. And you can get Clear Wing that way. So then the only card that the other one, the Odd Eyes one, searches is Pendulum Graph of Ages. So it's a continuous spell card. You can only use two effect of Pendulum Graph of Ages once per turn. So the first effect is spellcaster type monsters you control cannot be targeted by opponent's spell effects. Pretty good. And then the once per turn, if a face-up Magician Pendulum monster leaves your monster zone or pendulum zone, you can add one Magician Pendulum monster from your hand or deck, which is amazing. I honestly think this card. And anyway, so as we finally get to, this is ZARC's Dragon, finally revealed as the new cover card of the next set. After Odd Eyes Raging Dragon. So this is the Ultimate Dragon ZARC, which is all 4 of the fusion or the Dimension Dragons in one. ZARC's terrifying effect will be revealed in next month's issue. So it just seems like amazing. I haven't made a video in a while, but I felt like I had to make a video for this. This just seems amazing. I love the whole look of them all. I think it's just a great. Even like every one of them got an upgraded version look. I just think they're really cool. This deck has to be meta. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, all you're going to run is, I can see it now, 3 of each of these, I suppose. Some future, or some, not future fusions, insta fusions, and like summoner monks. And you obviously need to run I'd say 1 maybe of Stargazer and Timegazer, you know what I mean? 1 of each maybe. Something like that, I mean, and then you have Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. And then this deck basically, the way it wins is you're going to be summoning Clearwing, Dark Rebellion, and Starving Venom, and Odd Eyes Pendulum. And that's what you're going to use. You're just going to use them constantly until you get all of them in the grave. You're going to get, like, all you need is all 4 in the grave. And then eventually you're going to get the last guy. So it's pretty amazing. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And this has been Phantom Duelist.